Welcome to another episode of Hugo Smokes. I'm your host Hugo, and today I'm going to be smoking the Casa Cuevas Reserva, and this is a 5x52 Robusto cigar. The wrapper consists of an Ecuadorian Connecticut leaf over Habano binder over fillers from Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, and USA. And as far as my previous experience with Casa Cuevas, I've only had the Patrimonio, which I believe is a Corojo wrapper, if I'm not mistaken. I rated that a 5-pack worthy. So I got a whole lineup of Casa Cuevas that I acquired, and I'm excited to smoke this Connecticut. As you all know, the hunt continues for Connecticut's for me this year. Let's take a closer look at this nice and silky claro color wrapper with a few prominent veins. The cap is a little bit sloppy there, very prominent. The band is nice and ornate. I love that color scheme. Hello, Dodgers. Blue and white, and then the silver is just an extra. So this is a Reserva Dominican selection from Casa Cuevas. Nice packed little foot. A little bit spice on the wrapper actually, and real earthy. All right, let's go ahead and cut it. I'm gonna use my straight cut, and we can test the draw on this bad boy. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, got a pro tip from a very pro guy. Whenever you cut the cigar cap, just tap it on the surface a little bit, and there'll be a lot of shavings that come out, so you won't get that inside your mouth. Oh, this has a pretty wide open draw, man. Let's see. Earthy, like soil earth and damp. All right, let's go ahead and toast it up. All right, so far on the palate, really citrusy, a little bit of bitterness, and a little bit of earth. So far, it's pretty mild, not that strong, in my opinion. Let's test the retrohale. Retrohale is exceptionally smooth and getting some sweet nuances like a vanilla cream or something. Really nice and enjoyable, man. Very tame on the retrohale. Nice, creamy, silky smoke so far. Very smooth. All right, I'm enjoying this Connecticut. All right, the maximum sting on the sinus is literally like 1, maybe 1.5. Pretty good. All right, let me go ahead and continue smoking this down past the first third, and I'll be back for my first update. Welcome back. I'm at the end of the first third of this Casa Cuevas Reserva. As you can see, the construction is pretty good. The burn line is pretty much razor sharp. Ash just fell before this take, but it was holding on like a champ. Yeah, it's still producing a decent amount of smoke. So throughout the first third, the flavors were pretty consistent on the palate. Citrus, earth, light pepper. On the retro, getting that sweet creaminess. Very enjoyable. The sting continues to be very mild, very tame on the retrohale. This is definitely a good cigar for a beginner. I would highly recommend it so far. Now, approaching the second third, I'm getting a little bit of anise spice on the palate. It's lingering on the tongue, which is pretty delectable for me. But yeah, so far it's a mild medium smoke. And I do have the regular Reserva. I think it's a black band, so I'm gonna smoke that one next, see how it compares to this one. But that's all I have for this first third. Let me go ahead and smoke this down past the second third into this primary band, and I'll be back for my next update. Welcome back. I'm at the end of the second third of this Casa Cuevas Reserva, and so far we got a couple changes in the palate profile. We have an increase in bitterness. We also have a new anise note introduced, which was kind of started at the end of the first third. It's lingering on the tongue, not very much prominent, just lingering in the background. We still got the creaminess on the retrohale. It's very manageable. And actually, starting here on the last third, it's been a little increase in it, maybe like a 2 or 3 out of 10, but still very nice and manageable. As you can see, the construction on this cigar is awesome. Look at that ash, it's just stacked, it's kind of flaky, and that burn line is just immaculate, razor sharp. Still getting tons of smoke. Oh, there goes that. There's also a very nice almond note introduced on the palate here, along with the finish of like oak. It's very, very, very much delightful. This cigar is burning quite nicely. Very enjoyable cigar. On the retrohale, also getting that nice almond note, accompanied with that oakiness. If it keeps performing like this, it's gonna be a great Connecticut, guys. So I'm excited to smoke through the last third, and I'll be back for my final update and closing thoughts on this Casa Cuevas Reserva. Welcome back. I'm at the end of the final third of this Casa Cuevas Reserva. As you can see, the construction continues to be stellar. Ash is still flaky, white, or grayish white, however you want to call it. Still producing lots of smoke. By the way, if you notice the difference in the audio, forgot to connect my microphone in the second third again, but it's connected now. So getting back to the cigar, now on this final third, getting lots of almond, citrus again, some oakiness on the retrohale, getting earth and oak. Oak is very minimal on the retrohale. On the palate, however, it's lingering. It's a long finish. The smoke continues to be very nice and creamy, almost syrupy. So the cigar's been burning for about an hour and 10 minutes. A little bit shorter than most Robustos, but I did feel that it was a little bit underpacked in my opinion, but still not bad for actually this is a $9 cigar. Here are the pros. Very nice flavor profile in my opinion. It's contrasting with every third. Of course, the earth, anise, and oak are kind of prominent, the citrus, but they're at different levels on every third, which is very nice. The cons, I mean, not really much to say. I performed exceptional. So at the price point of $9, you can get a single. You can get a 5-pack for just a little bit under that, like about $45, and the box is about $175. Some websites have a deal. So honestly, guys, I'm gonna say this cigar is box worthy for sure. It's very nice to have around for your morning coffee. It's a great beginner cigar in my opinion. The retrohale was exceptionally smooth throughout the cigar and very tame. Probably like a 3 out of 10 at max at some point, but very much manageable. So that's pretty much all I have on this Casa Cuevas Reserva. As always, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.